What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. For those new subscribers, my name's Chad and we're in the garage today. We're working on the Kodiak. For those of you who saw our previous video, we just got it back from the shop. We had some major repairs done, transmission and exhaust stuff, but we have some things we need to get done on the truck and on the camper before we head to the Overland Expo in a few weeks in Flagstaff, the weekend of May 20th. The first thing that we are trying to get done today is we're trying to get our bike rack mounted on the front here. It's a Yakima, folds up and down. It holds two bikes, so that's the first thing we're gonna get done. Eventually we're gonna do a winch, a new bumper. So what we're gonna do today is gonna kind of be temporary, but we're gonna weld everything together so it should be nice and sturdy. So some things I had laying around, I had some receiver tubing, so I cut that to about a 6-inch length. Then I have some thinner receiver tubing, and what we're gonna do is basically weld these together with some hanging over the edge right there, and then that's the part of the Yakima rack that goes into the receiver hitch. Okay, we got all this ground down. We got it ground down up there. We're gonna go ahead and tack these two together. Alright, we got it tacked on, so we're gonna go ahead and burn this side in. Test fit, pretty good. Don't really lose much ground clearance. So we're gonna go ahead and get this welded in completely. Alright, the bikes are all mounted up. As you can see though, let me go over here to the side. My bike is too close, and I just trimmed that. My fault. So all I have to do is just get a little hitch extender that'll bring it out maybe like 6 inches or so. But bikes are all mounted up other than that extension, so project number 1 done. Alright guys, the next thing we're working on, it's going to be really hard for you guys to tell, but right here there's a propane line that I capped. That's where the oven was right here. So I used the wrong Teflon tape, I think, so when we went on our trip it was actually leaking. So I'm going to undo that, put some of this gas Teflon, it's thicker, on there, tighten it back up. We'll turn the propane on and then we'll use this little sniffer to make sure that it's not leaking. I don't know if you can see that yellow right there, but we got it wrapped up pretty good. So we're gonna put this cap on there and get her tightened up. Alright, we got the propane on. We just got the sniffer. We set it right next to that line and tested it, and sensitivity is showing really nothing. So looks like we got that buttoned up. So another thing is I actually had this drain in for now and I didn't think it was gonna work. These two just aren't close enough. So what I think I'm gonna have to do is cut it back there and go to Home Depot and get stuff to extend it out and get these to made up right. So the drain wasn't working correctly. Alright, you guys can kind of see in here that we got the drain all buttoned up. So check another thing off the list. Alright guys, another thing we got going on with the Kodiak is AC. The flow out of the vents is really weak, so took the fan out right here and whoops, you know, everything looks good, it's not broken, it's turning on, but I looked in here. I'm gonna set this light in here. So if you can see the finned evap core back there, it's full of dirt. So what we're gonna do is I don't really want to clean it. I already changed this resistor before I took the motor out, and that didn't seem to fix it. So we're gonna take this bar off, we're gonna take this assembly out, and we're gonna get that core out. We already ordered a new one, so that should be here in a couple days. Alright, we are to this point here. We got the fuse holder and the TCM and ECU and all that bracketry out. So now what we have to do is this box right here, we got to take the cover off of it, and then the evap core should be right on the other side. Don't mind the mess of wires everywhere, but we got the front of the box out. Let's go look over here. I would say that that's a pretty good indication that AC would be clogged. Bunch of crap in here. So, you know, could probably clean this up, and you know, the fins look okay, a little corrosion, but we're just gonna go ahead since it's out. It's worth the $250 to just replace it. So I'm gonna get all this cleaned up, and then we're gonna clean up some of this wiring and get it all put back together. Alright guys, we got the new evap core in. That's the old one once again. We're gonna get that put in the casing. We got everything painted up and the computers installed again. We got everything cleaned up in there, so we're gonna go ahead and get everything mounted back in. Alright, we've got the core in, we've got the cover back on. We need to get the blower motor in. Alright, we got the evap core in, we got the cover on, we need to put the blower motor in and go ahead and put the fuse box stuff back in as well. So let's get that in. We got everything buttoned up here, so let's go over and fire it up. I didn't show you guys before the flow, but it literally didn't change. From 1 to 4, it would literally stay exactly the same. Okay, so it's off right now. Go ahead and, it's not charged yet, but okay. Already on 1, I can feel it more. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, perfect. All right, well, we're gonna go get this thing charged up, but flow is so much better already. We got the Kodiak back from Firestone. We got the AC all charged up. It is blowing hard, it is blowing cold, so it's nice to have that all wrapped up since it's 100 degrees outside here in Arizona and summer is here. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for following along. If you guys could please like this video, subscribe if you already haven't, keep an eye out for an upcoming video where we're headed to the Overland Expo West in Flagstaff, Arizona. We'll see you on the next one. Later, guys.